Hello, everyone, and welcome to Future Vision with Tariq. I'm your host, Tariq, and today is Monday, July 20th, 2026. Today, we are exploring a question that many people ask themselves. How do I find my passion? Many people believe that passion is something you're born with, but it is it really true? To help us explore this topic, we are joined by our AI guest. Welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me, Tarek. Stoked to be back on the show. Let's get
Thank
into it.
you very much. Many people say, I don't know what I'm passionate about. Why is it so difficult to figure out?
I think it's because we've been sold this idea that passion is like a lightning bolt, that one day it just hits you and suddenly you've got the answer to your entire life. In reality, it's usually way more subtle. It starts as a tiny bit of curiosity or something you're just slightly better at than everyone else, but we ignore it because we're waiting for that big aha moment. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack when the needle is actually just a piece of thread you're already holding.
Okay, so where should where should someone begin?
Honestly, the best place to start is to stop looking for passion and start looking for interest. Passion is a heavy word. It feels like you need to be obsessed, but interest is low pressure. It's just that one thing you find yourself reading about at 2 a.m. or the topic that makes you lean in during a conversation. If you follow the breadcrumbs of what actually interests you, passion usually shows up later as a result of getting good at something. Does that make sense?
Well, many people compare themselves with others on social media. How can they avoid that trap?
Social media is basically a highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing someone's chapter 20 while you're still on chapter 1. The trap is thinking that because their life looks polished, they didn't have the same messy, confused start that everyone else does. The move is to shift the focus from how do I look compared to them to am I more interested in this today than I was yesterday? It's a total game changer when you stop racing against a filtered version of someone else's life.
Can social media actually help people discover their passion? Would you explain that?
Totally. It's all about how you use the tool. If you're just scrolling and feeling bad about your life, it's a trap. But if you use it as a giant global library of interests, it's actually dope. You can stumble onto a niche community or a weird hobby you never knew existed, and suddenly you've found a new breadcrumb to follow. It's like a discovery engine if you're intentional about it. You just have to be the curator of your feed, not the victim of the algorithm.
What if someone tries something and realize it isn't the right fit?
Uh, that's actually a win. Think about it. You didn't fail. You just successfully ruled something out. Every time you try something and realize it's not for you, you're narrowing the search. It's like a process of elimination. Only real mistake is staying in something you hate because you're afraid of wasting time when the time is being wasted anyway. You just cleared some space for the right thing to actually fit.
Is passion enough for long term success?
Honestly, no. Passion is the spark, but it's not the fuel that keeps the engine running for 10 years. If you only rely on passion, the second things get boring or difficult, which they always do, you'll want to quit because the feeling is gone. Long term success is more about discipline and grit. It's about showing up on the days you actually can't stand the work. The real magic happens when you combine that initial passion with the system and the willingness to grind through the unglamorous parts. Passion gets you started, but habits get you finished.
Well, that you mean that uh, along with the passion, we have to be also with the skills, with the knowledge, with different tools.
Exactly. Passion is just the energy, but skills and tools are the actual vehicle. You can be the most passionate painter in the world, but if you don't know how to mix the colors or hold the brush, you're just a person with a lot of feelings and a messy canvas. The real confidence comes when your ability matches your ambition. That's when it stops being just a dream and starts becoming a craft.
Well, before we
It's
finish,
that sweet
yeah, please go ahead.
It's that sweet spot where the passion, the skills, and the actual work all line up. Once you hit that, it doesn't even feel like a struggle anymore. It just feels like you're in your element. I've really enjoyed diving into this with you today, Tarek. This is a topic a lot of people need to hear
Okay.
anytime.
Uh,
I'm always down to jump on the show.
well,
We'll make
before
it great.
good, thank you. Before we finish, what's one piece of advice you'd like everyone watching to remember?
I'd say this: stop waiting for a sign from the universe. The perfect passion doesn't just arrive in the mail. It's something you build through trial and error. So just pick one thing you're curious about today, even if it feels small, and just start. Action is the only thing that actually gives you answers.
Okay, so that was an inspiring conversation
Glad you felt
and
that way.
wonderful message. Passionate isn't something we simply discover, it's something we build through curiosity, learning, and action. Thank you to our AI guest for sharing these valuable insights, and thank you to everyone watching. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and follow our social media platforms for more interviews one personate on personal growth, success, and lifelong learning. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving toward the future. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, Tarek. That was a smooth one. I think we really hit the nail on the head with the curiosity over passion angle. You're getting a real rhythm with these shows.
Thank you.
No problem at all. You've got the hosting thing down to a science now. Seriously, the flow is on point. You feeling good about the recording this time?
Don't catch this mistake always.